Maria, thanks. Senator Portman, I know you don't have a lot of time. Let me just ask you this. Plainly, President Obama was much stronger in this debate than he was in the first. Tell me how you think this nets out in your home state of Ohio, which may be the key to the election, and with whom were both candidates trying to talk?
Well, John, I do think that President Obama came out swinging, and we expected that. He indicated he was going to do it. He certainly did. But I would agree with a lot of the commentary I just heard tonight on your panel, which is that he was appealing to the base. I mean, he came out swinging, but he didn't provide a vision for the future. So he changed his style, but that can't change his record or change his plans for the future. And what independent voters in Ohio are looking for is, what are you going to do for me and my family going forward? So I thought Mitt Romney did a superb job in two respects. One, he did have a devastating description of what's happened the last 4 years. I agree with your panel on that. But second, he also laid out a positive agenda. We were talking about tax reform earlier. Only one candidate laid out a pro-growth tax reform proposal to create 7 million jobs. And all President Obama could do was critique it.
What did you think as a Republican member of Congress to the line the president used tonight? He hadn't used that before, where he said that Mitt Romney was saying "me too" to Republicans in Congress who, as you know, don't have a great public image right now.
Well, no, I think Mitt Romney did a great job talking about his distinctions, not just from George Bush, but Republicans in Congress, in the sense that he's got new plans. These are new ideas. His 5 points he talked about are all new and, pro-jobs, pro-growth ideas. And I thought that was really effective. So if you're an undecided voter, what'd you hear tonight? You heard President Obama not defend his record.
Who are those people in your home state, by the way?
Well, frankly, some of them voted for President Obama last time.
And women?
He won by 5 points. They're women. Frankly, if you look at the polling today, it looks like we're very close in terms of women now, the national polling and some of the Ohio polling I've seen. But it's people who last time around did vote for President Obama. They're not happy. Just as the questioner said tonight, I'm not happy with the way things have gone the next 4 years. Give me some hope that things are going to be different. I don't think President Obama did that tonight. He was not able to defend his record, but he also was not offering anything new. He was talking about the same policies that he's tried the last 4 years for the next 4 years. The one exception was he did guarantee people tonight he's going to raise taxes on about 1 million small businesses.
Guys, before we have to let Senator Portman go, Maria, Carl, you want one more question?
Senator, you helped the governor through debate prep. Did the deployment of the argument over Libya and Benghazi go the way you expected it to?
Well, yeah, I think as we look at this issue after the fact, in other words, people look at the record, they're going to see that the administration did not call it an act of terrorism. As you know, 5 days later, they sent the ambassador to the United Nations on all the Sunday shows, including Meet the Press, to say that this was not a terrorism act. In fact, it was a result of a YouTube video and a demonstration. Even though everybody knew within 24 hours from the State Department to the president of Libya that it was a terrorist act, we now know that terrible night in Benghazi was in fact a straight-out assault and an act of terror by an al-Qaeda affiliated group. So that's the point that Governor Romney was making. And I know that President Obama enjoyed saying, I take full responsibility, but frankly, the American people are still wondering, why was the security not there? And why was the administration intent on portraying this image, creating this image that was not accurate for so long? And so I think that's what's going to happen as people look into this issue and learn more about it. It's not going to help President Obama. I think it's going to raise more questions.
One of the things that struck me watching